The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Nevada's offense will take the field first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Duggar. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Savage. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Hawaii's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense.
There he goes. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Shakes off the defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Hard running there. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. They'll leave it with him. They've got him in the backfield, and that will be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. Those last two runs have been disastrous. Would they dare go to a draw on 3rd and 16? Looking to throw, it's Duggar. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Got the quick completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's busted. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Boston. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Boston. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking for room, it's Dozier. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Leaves it with the running back. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Fires to the big fella. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Caught over the middle, it's short. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking for a man, it's Duggar. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man across the middle. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights. Nevada had to settle for the 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Snagged out of the air. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Nevada going quickly.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
This Nevada offense really has it going. The give to the left. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Savage. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Let's get some momentum here, D. It's a no-score zone right now.
Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. Quick step and go. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Warriors!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football.
Pulls and fires complete.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield. It's Bostic. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finding open areas. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll immediately call timeout. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Stark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Finds his big tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Grab behind the line. It's Dozier. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
Get the ball back!
Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. What a run! Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Punt is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a man in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And that is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires complete on the crosser. Knocked down for the tackle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The give to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go in the air. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Right there, baby.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here comes the heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. To the air, it's Duggar. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to be a 46. They got it. It's blocked.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. They're setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Handoff to the single running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got him. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Dozier. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by 12 to Southern Miss. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Duggar. Grabbed in the middle, it's Savage. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Great place to start for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Duggar. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7th.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And they'll send out the field goal unit. never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes his man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's